advised.
In the realm of political intrigue, few narratives have captivated the world like the Trump-Russia collusion story. Since Donald Trump's presidency, the anticipation that special counsel Robert Mueller would confirm the bombshell claims that Trump was a Russian asset has kept everyone on the edge of their seats.
People in politics, they ask me questions, who's worse, business people or politicians? I said, absolutely business. This is the first month. Absolutely business people are worse. Then about 4 or 5 months go by and we start, they start doing their number with the impeachment hoaxes and Ukraine, Russia, making up the fake dossier by Hillary, right? She hires some guy that admitted, I'm sorry, it was fake. How about going home to my wife on the shower, the golden shower, they called it. And I had to explain that to our great First Lady.
Enter John Durham, the special counsel appointed by Trump himself, who flipped the script by investigating the origins of the Russia probe. His findings peeled back layers of FBI malfeasance and political maneuvering that added fuel to the so-called Russiagate bonfire. At the heart of Durham's investigation lies the infamous Steele Dossier, a dossier that, let's face it, could rival any spy novel in terms of drama. Compiled by retired British spy Christopher Steele, this collection of opposition research was paid for by the Clinton campaign in 2016. It alleged a conspiracy between Trump and Russia so intricate that even Ian Fleming would be impressed. The problem? The dossier was as solid as a house of cards in a windstorm, packed with unverified claims and outright fabrications. Yet the FBI saw fit to use it to obtain surveillance warrants against members of Trump's campaign. CNN dropped a revelation that's juicier than a summer watermelon. The FBI offered Steele up to $1 million to back up his explosive claims. Spoiler alert, he couldn't. Despite Steele's inability to substantiate his allegations, the FBI still leaned on the dossier to secure surveillance warrants, notably against Trump campaign advisor Carter Page. This was the start of what many would deem political lawfare. Adding to the plot's complexity is the role of CrowdStrike, another Clinton-funded contractor. They played a key part in asserting that Russia hacked the Democratic National Committee emails, igniting the whole Russiagate saga. However, under oath, CrowdStrike admitted they had no concrete proof that Russian hackers exfiltrated the data. It's like saying your dog ate your homework, but you don't even own a dog. The FBI's reliance on materials sourced from Clinton-tied entities while investigating Trump, her political opponent, smacks of a conflict of interest larger than any political scandal in recent memory. The broader implications are staggering. This isn't just a political squabble, it's a matter of public trust and the integrity of democratic processes. Transparency and accountability are the buzzwords here. The public deserves a clear understanding of the FBI's actions and the true origins of the Trump-Russia narrative. Using unverified opposition research for political gain not only breaches public trust, but also warps the democratic process.
Was this based on intercepted emails?
No, this was based off the Steele Dossier, which was opposition research that Hillary Clinton had funded, where she hired this British spy to go, dig up dirt on Donald Trump.
BuzzFeed set the Steele Dossier alight in the public domain when it published its findings online in early 2017. Compiled by Steele, a former MI6 agent, the dossier alleged that then-President Donald Trump conspired with the Kremlin to clinch the 2016 election and participated in compromising activities that left him open to blackmail. Trump has steadfastly denied the dossier's claims, pointing fingers at Hillary Clinton and her campaign for commissioning the document. In March of this year, Trump was ordered to pay over $300,000 towards the legal bills of a company linked to Steele. It's hard to keep up. Fast forward to today, and Trump is navigating a minefield of legal challenges. Among them is a jaw-dropping $454 million fraud judgment and an $83.3 million defamation ruling brought by writer E. Jean Carroll. The cherry on top? Substantial mortgages on his properties, ensuring the next few years will be as financially draining as they are politically tumultuous. Notably, his $83.3 million payment to Carroll is due imminently. Carroll, a former Elle magazine columnist, successfully sued Trump twice over allegations that he assaulted her in a Manhattan department store, though she couldn't recall the exact date, and made several eyebrow-raising remarks in her awkward interview with Anderson Cooper on CNN. A New York City jury found Trump liable in May 2023 and ordered him to pay $5 million in damages for abuse and defamation. Trump's repeated denials and labeling of Carroll's accusations as lies led to a second defamation lawsuit, culminating in the $83.3 million verdict earlier this year. Despite these financial and legal hurdles, Trump hasn't exactly zipped his lips. During a recent interview with Newsmax, Trump doubled down, calling Carroll's story fictional and insisting he never met her. Legal analysts have weighed in, and opinions are as varied as a courtroom drama. Barbara McQuaid, a former federal prosecutor, suggests Trump might be aiming to exhaust Carroll through continuous legal battles. However, Carroll seems determined to see this through, signaling a potential protracted battle of wills. Michael McAuliffe, another former federal prosecutor, believes Trump's strategy might be to bolster his political image among his supporters. Legal expert Nima Rimini concurs, predicting that Trump's repeated comments will likely result in more defamation lawsuits. However, in an almost cinematic twist, Carroll's lawyers had asked Trump to provide a DNA sample to see if it matches stains on the dress she wore during the alleged assault. Carroll claims she only wore the black Donna Karan jacket dress once since the incident, for a photo shoot for a New York Magazine article about her book. Interestingly, this dress, a detail that seems straight out of a crime drama, was only sold after the time of the alleged incident. Carroll's legal team had the dress and accompanying patent leather heels from Barney's New York tested, revealing DNA from at least 4 people, including 1 male. The lab report, however, keeps the names of those tested and cleared under wraps. It's like an episode of CSI Manhattan. One thing is certain: we would have known who the male DNA belonged to if it was Trump. These ongoing legal skirmishes have significant financial and political ramifications. Trump's vocal defiance and persistence in denying the allegations resonate with his supporters, who are tired of this never-ending political saga.
I'm not the victim.
You don't feel like a victim?
I was not thrown on the ground and ravished, which the word rape carries so many sexual connotations. This was not sexual. It hurt.
But I think most people think of rape as it is a violent assault. It is not.
I think most people think of rape as being sexy.
Let's take a short break.
Think of the fantasies.
We're just going to take a quick break. If you can stick around, we'll talk more on the other side.
You're fascinating to talk to.
What?
These ongoing legal skirmishes have significant financial and political ramifications. Trump's vocal defiance and persistence in denying the allegations resonate, and people are waking up to the injustice. Trump is weathering the storm, bravely tackling each case with a more measured approach than we have ever seen. Whether this strategy will ultimately benefit him remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: Trump's legal and political saga is far from over. Thanks for tuning in. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.